Russia and Iraqi Kurds signed an oil deal today on the sidelines of the St. Petersburg World Economic Forum. Now, under the agreement, Russia gets access to a Kurdish oil pipeline and will participate in the creation of a new joint company. Artizili Petrenka is in St. Petersburg for us.
Finally, we are getting news of big contracts actually being signed here at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. I've just spoken exclusively to Russia's oil giant Rosneft spokesperson, Mr. Leontiev, and he shed some light on some of the details of several contracts that were signed by Rosneft and the regional government of Kurdistan in Iraq. Take a listen to some of the things that he told me.
We signed a series of agreements with Iraqi Kurdistan on several issues, in particular on extraction, construction of infrastructure, supplies and access to a large oil pipeline between Kurdistan and Turkey. This is a very significant expansion with the agreement to last 20 years. It could be the biggest contract signed at this forum so far. Big players are now willing to work in Kurdistan. There is space for all.
Among other things, the documents outline the terms for the establishment of a joint venture between Rosneft and Iraqi Kurdistan to fulfill the contracts that have been signed between the two sides. Besides, it will provide access for Rosneft to managing a transport system in Iraqi Kurdistan. That is, of course, a system of the oil industry infrastructure with a capacity of 700,000 barrels of oil per day. So obviously, this is very important. As I was saying, biggest deal at this signed at this economic forum so far. It gives a huge boost for the Iraqi Kurdistan economy, and also that is a major confidence boost. Now, the Prime Minister of the Iraqi Kurdistan was here to hold the negotiations and then to eventually sign the deals. He also talked with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, and I asked him for comment just as he left that room. Take a listen to what he told me about what appears to be an increasing level of cooperation between Erbil and Moscow.
For us, this is an opportunity again in St. Petersburg to expand the relationship in all the fields, the energy sector and politically and economy with Russia.
How far can it go?
It will. So of course, now we have a good relation, and we hope that it will be better.
Do you think it will raise any eyebrows elsewhere?
I hope so.
We can only guess what Prime Minister Barzani hinted at or what he actually meant. It could be the U.S. because we know that Washington has really been enjoying its role as, so to say, the exclusive patron of the Kurds, both in Syria and Iraq, and they are really unlikely to be willing to give up